Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne back to do your bonus read. I'm going to use the Radiant Tarot for this one. I want to say a thank you for everybody who's joined my channel. You know, it's funny, I listen to some of the readers I like and they have these lovely little blurbs they do at the beginning of their sessions and they're always the same. And I can't remember from one day to the next exactly what I've said. And I think they're so well rehearsed and so beautifully presented. But I forget sometimes to say thank you. I forget to say how much I appreciate you all. I forget to say that sometimes when you write to me, it feels like I'm getting a message from a friend. Like, I just can't explain to you how beautiful the connection is between me doing this work and feeling your energy. So I do want to say a really, really big thank you today. A shout out to all those who've bought personal readings, who've donated to my channel, who've bought me beautiful gifts. Thank you so much for those things. You would never believe what they mean to me. So I wanted to say a thank you for the email I received today too. Again, I won't embarrass the person who sent it through to me by saying their name, but you'll know who you are. And this particular person said, you have so many stories to tell, you should write a book. And I've been trying to do that for a very, very long time. I kept thinking about writing, you know, a biography. I've had a big journey. Sometimes I think I underestimate the journey I've had because I was always sort of brainwashed into feeling I wasn't important. So it's very difficult for me sometimes to grasp my history and be not proud of it, because I don't know that proud is the right word, but use my teachings to help others, which is what I know I do anyway. So I help people through my readings because I know that's what Spirit wants me to do. And I help a lot of people with relationships, and I help people with a lot of being able to move forward on their paths. And I've done that through life coaching, I've done it with counselling, and of course I do it with the tarot reading now, which is obviously the way I was meant to do it in the first place, but it was a bit of a logical journey. So anyway, let's do this reading for you. All right. Oh, beautiful. We have the Judgment card coming out. So we have the Judgment, and this talks about, it can talk about having second chances. So the card of Judgment, we always say, you know, waiting for Judgment Day. It's part of a sort of biblical idea, I guess, about being brought back, brought forward, brought in to be either punished or revered for the life you've led. That's the original idea of the Judgment card. So it was sort of like, you know, you came to this place where the heavens would sort of decide, you know, whether you'd been good or bad, and you'd be punished or rewarded according to that. In the tarot, however, it has a slightly different meaning. You're still being called to do this by this angel. This angel is calling you in to ask you what you did or didn't do in the past that's come to where you are now. So it often gives rise to the feeling then that we need to pay or atone for the things we didn't get right. And this is why it comes up as a second chance and comes up in a lot of readings. So if you've had sort of like, for example, things that haven't ended well, that you've walked away from with no finish, or other people have done this to you, it's the universe saying, okay, this needs to be put right now. There is no balance here. This person, you know, must have done, you know, an injustice to you, so we have to put it right. And the idea of karma, which some people don't really get, is exactly that idea of balancing things again, of putting them where they should have been. It's not about punishing people in a, you know, you kicked my dog, so I'm going to kick your dog way. It's not like that. So it's about the universe balancing the karma out. And sometimes it does this by giving you another opportunity to do things in the right way this time. Now, this is about someone that perhaps offered you something in the past, or it could be someone who's coming in to make an offer to put the karma right. Now, this person could be a water sign. They are a very young energy here. So they could be a younger person than you, or it could be that they're just being very tentative with this offer. So it could be a Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio, and particularly a Pisces, because this is the card of Pisces. But they're coming forward to make you an offer here. They see you as the Queen of Cups. So they see you as the one that they want to, you can see this. They want to make this offer to you. Now, the fact that the Judgment card comes up here means to me that either this person did something that wasn't right in the past, or didn't follow through on something and left you unknowing, or didn't give you closure, because it could be a Scorpio, but you can see the Scorpio is coming back towards this person too if it is a Scorpio. Can also be about you transforming through this process. So sometimes when things start to come back in our direction, we start to understand why they had to happen the way they did. And we will transform due to that. This is really beautiful. Oops, sorry, Queen of Cups. This is really beautiful because this person sees you as the person they want to be with now. Okay? So we've got a bit of a karma love reading coming up here. Okay, so really nice. My favourite ace. I always say that. I'm very proud of the fact I love this ace. I'm very proud of the fact that there is truth, that we live in our truth, that we are who we are supposed to be. We no longer wear the mask. We're letting that go. This is about you starting brand new, but as yourself, not as the person you thought you were, not as the person they taught you were. This is about letting everything go to start something afresh. We do have the Lovers card coming out here. So this is definitely a love reading. So it's a brand new start in love, but one that's built on truth. Now there is a decision to be made around this though. And it's funny because the Lovers too talks about a decision. The traditional tarot had 3 people on it and it talked about a decision made in love. The card has always been about love. Always, but it was about a decision in love. Okay, and then we have someone here taking time out to make the decision that they have to make. Oh, I'm very excited. 9 of Cups coming out again. So we've seen that a couple of times today. And we do have the 2 of Cups. So we're talking about something very destined, some sort of relationship here that is destined to be. Okay, we do have the 4 of Pentacles here though. So this is about not being able to connect with the universe, holding on to things too tightly, holding on to your energy so it doesn't flow. And I talk about this a lot in my reading. It's a really important card. The man has, you know, his crown chakra blocked, he has his heart chakra blocked, and he's not grounded to the earth, which means he is either not vibrating where he needs to be because there's no earthly connection. And this always comes out when people are hanging on to things. So you could be hanging on to the past, you can be hanging on to old ideas, outdated things. So someone here is not letting go. This is the problem. So it could be the decision is whether to move forward with someone when they haven't let go of the past or not. So let's have more of a look. This is about using your intuition. It's funny, isn't it? Because I think it really does have a very similar theme to what the What's Cracking reading, but it's a little bit more, it's almost like we've dived in a bit deeper here. This is what you're feeling trying to make this decision, I think. Okay, and we do have the Page of Wands here. So this is the message that's going out once the decision is made. Okay, let's get right into this. So I have a second chance coming through with someone here. This is something you've manifested here. I feel like someone in the past did not do the right thing by you. And they're coming back in to make an offer now that's going to change your life. So I don't know how it's going to change for you. And I think it's something to do with the decision you make here. So this person is coming in with the truth, but I do believe they haven't quite let go of what happened. So they may still be stinging or a bit bitter about what happened in the past. This could be you as well, because energies flip-flop. And this meeting up of souls is destined. It's a wish come true. It's something that you really wanted, but something in this presents very differently to what you thought you would have here. And the universe is asking you here to use your intuition to decide on how to move forward. So it's very possible you've waited for this person to come back, but when they return, they're not what you expected. They're not the person you expected. Maybe they're in your mind, you had them as something else. They could still be very disgruntled about what happened in the past. Even though they may have done the wrong thing by you, they may still be hanging on to what happened and unable to let it go. And this can be you too. But this is twin flame energy here. This person is destined to be with you, but now you have the choice about whether you want to be with them or not. And I feel like at this stage, there's a good possibility you may walk away from this because firstly, they're hanging on to something and they can't let it go. And you can't move forward with the truth if people haven't let go of the past. It's impossible. But the fact here is that you need to take time out here. You need to sort of go into a very deep state of meditation or a very deep journey into your intuition to see whether now this is right for you. Now, it could be in them coming back that you are given an opportunity to change how you see things or change something in your life, but there is a great releasing of energy in this. There's a releasing for the other person or yourself around letting go of what's happened before and whether that can actually happen. There's also a release of something within yourself that leads you to this truth here. So it's like you let go of some idea or thing that's held you back in this Four of Pentacles and stopped you from moving forward. Now, I feel this has a great impact on you when it happens, but you've made a decision here with this Page of Wands on how to go. I'm not going to give you the decision because you need to make that for yourself. The universe is very, very clear in this reading that this is something that's really, well, they're saying akin to you. I have no idea what they mean by that. It's your decision. You have to make it. So for some of you, you will choose to move forward, and for others of you, maybe you won't. But whatever it is, it's your decision to make. It's your world to own. It's your future to take courage of. So there it is. Okay, so what I can say to you is, and we've got the angel in both these cards here, it says your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. So for the people who this reading resonates with, this is about you having a really, really good look at who you are. And I think it's a good thing. I think maybe you haven't really seen your true self before, and you're about to have that revealed to you. Have a wonderful day. Beautiful reading. Thanks, guys.